Happy Gilmore 2. Epic athlete cameos from golf, NFL to WWE. What happens when Hollywood reunites with the sports world for a sequel that's equal parts nostalgia and star power? The answer lies in Happy Gilmore 2, a film that's not just a comedy revival, but a full-blown celebration of sports culture. Nearly 30 years after the original's iconic debut, Adam Sandler, Christopher McDonald, and Julie Bowen return to the spotlight, this time with a roster of real-life athletes that would make even the most seasoned PGA Tour pro raise an eyebrow. But here's where it gets controversial. Is this a love letter to sports fans, or does it risk oversaturating the screen with cameos for the sake of clout? Let's break it down. The golf legends and current stars. Jack Nicklaus, the 18-major titan of golf, makes a cameo that's as classic as his career. In a scene that'll have fans chuckling, he jokes about being mistaken for Arnold Palmer, complete with a nod to the legendary golfer's signature drink. Then there's John Daly, the 1995 Open champ, who literally lives in Sandler's basement in the film, adding a chaotic charm to family-centric scenes. And let's not forget Scottie Scheffler, the reigning world #1, who plays himself after a whirlwind week that included his 2025 Open Championship victory. It's a bold move to cast current stars in their own roles, but does it work? Or does it feel like a self-congratulatory flex for the sport? The list doesn't stop there. Rory McIlroy, with his explosive drives and global fame, brings a natural gravitas to the film. Jordan Spieth, a 3-time major winner, even shares a hilarious moment with Bad Bunny, mistaking his drink order. And for those craving a mix of old-school cool and modern grit, Fred Couples, the 1992 Masters champ, and Lee Trevino, 6-time major winner, return as fan-favorite cameos. But here's the part most people miss. The film also highlights women's golf with Nelly Korda, an Olympic gold medalist, and Nancy Lopez, a trailblazer for the LPGA. Does this balance elevate the story, or does it dilute the narrative focus? Beyond the greens, NFL, NBA, and WWE. Travis Kelce, the 3-time Super Bowl winner and NFL's most talked-about personality, thanks to his Taylor Swift connection, steals scenes as a server. Meanwhile, Kelsey Plum, a 2-time WNBA champion, brings her basketball expertise to the mix. And let's talk about Bad Bunny. Yes, that Bad Bunny, the Puerto Rican reggaeton king, who occasionally steps into the WWE ring, plays Happy's caddy and server, blending music, wrestling, and comedy in a way that's as surreal as it is entertaining. But is this crossover genius, or does it feel like a forced attempt to cash in on pop culture trends? The debate, nostalgia or overkill? The film leans heavily into nostalgia, with Boban Marjanovic, the 7'4" NBA star, paying homage to Richard Kiel, the late actor who played Mr. Larson in the original. It's a sweet nod to the past, but does it resonate with younger audiences who've never seen the first movie? Similarly, Bryson DeChambeau's cameo, playing up his analytical, power-driven persona, might feel like a caricature to some. And what about the inclusion of reality TV personalities like Paige Spiranak? Does her role as a sporting goods store employee add depth, or is it just another example of Hollywood's obsession with influencer culture? Your tone to weigh in. Happy Gilmore 2 is a gamble, a mix of reverence for sports history and a bold leap into modern stardom. But does it hit the fairway or end up in the rough? We want to know. Do you think this sequel successfully bridges the gap between comedy and sports fandom, or is it a case of too many cooks in the kitchen? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you've seen the film, which cameo had you laughing the hardest? Let's start a conversation, because this one's far from a hole-in-one for everyone.